Let's take a look inside an LDS church.
What it's like to attend an LDS church service. Well, come with me and I'll show you what it's like.
I say all the time, the LDS faith is a modern American, literally capitalistic, cubicle-style religion. And this is going to show it to you right here front and center.
Congregations start with what's called the sacrament. This is our main...
A sacrament meeting. And she says it's the main part of their day, their main worship service.
Where families sit together, sing.
This is wild. So if you look here closely at the bottom, you see who wrote this hymn. Well, it was translated by some, Mormon woman back in, 1830 or something. But the text is actually Michael Rinkhart, who is a Lutheran pastor from 200, 300 years earlier. And so you have these Mormons who are literally singing a hymn that was written by a Lutheran pastor during, the Reformation. And you might say to yourself, yeah, but Jenna, what's the big deal? Well, Lutherans are very, very strong. They believe in the Eucharist. They believe in the body and blood of Christ. And you're going to see here, these LDS, they're pretending with a sacrament and they use water. Bread and water. It's wild.
And partake of the sacrament, where we use bread and water.
Look at this room. That could be a college lecture hall. I mean, it is a college lecture hall. Zero imagery, blasted white walls with nothing to look at. No symbols whatsoever. They're just being talked to for hour after hour. If you're an LDS or if you're someone who's interested in the LDS faith, I urge you, run away. Go find a real Christian church, a church where Christ is taught and preached. It's the Orthodox Church, and it was established 2,000 years ago, 1,500 years before Rinkhart ever wrote his hymn that Mormons are borrowing now here in 2025.
The service starts out with a song and then a prayer. Church visit.
A song and then a prayer. Okay? Again, think of yourself. You're the Mormon faith from 1830, right? It's this brand new baby American faith. They don't have any history. So of course, what are they going to do? They're going to go borrow Protestant hymns. It's sad. If you're LDS, if you're part of the Mormon faith, you've been lied to. You've been given a charlatan version of Christianity. I'm begging you, go look into the real Christian faith. There was a church that was established 2,000 years, 1,800 years before Joseph Smith ever walked the face of the earth.
If any. Another song to prepare for the sacrament. And then partake of the sacrament.
And then partake of the sacrament. Look how pathetic this is, you guys. And please understand, I'm calling it pathetic because it's sad. I'm not trying to pick on our LDS friends, but this is so ridiculous. This plastic little thing they're passing around, it's got little cups of water on it, bread. And this is what's passing for the sacrament? I find it ironic, by the way, that they call it the sacrament, right? It's like they just took this word. Well, what is it that the Christians are doing? Well, they call it's a sacrament. They've got this thing called a sacrament and they partake of bread and wine. So let's do that too. Only we can't have wine, but we'll do water instead.
Usually have about 3, which starts with a youth speaker that could be as young as 11 years old.
And then they get talked to for the next few hours, right? Including speakers that are often, or sometimes kids. But that must be really enlightening.
2 adult speakers. These individuals are given a topic to talk.
Look at this, you guys. These bare walls, these people sitting in these pews. I mean, can you get any more American, just cookie cutter, throw them into a, office type building, and all of a sudden this is a Mormon church.
And are not paid for their services. We then sing a closing hymn and say a prayer. Sacrament.
Look at this. Some guy up here, right? He's been given the title of elder. Oh, man. It's sad. It's genuinely, genuinely sad.
It usually lasts about an hour. And then every other Sunday we have Sunday school. The adults go to one class, the youth go to another.
The adults go to one class, the youth go to another. She's going to describe these different classes they go to. They're being indoctrinated. You go to this pathetic, service that's, supposedly your worship service. It's the closest thing to church they get. Looking at these halls, they could be in a hospital right there. It looks like a hospital, right? A college, University of Phoenix type stuff here. Give me a break. A church?
And then the younger kids go to what's called primary. The other Sundays, the men go to one class, the women go to another. And then the youth split up, go to young men or young women class. And then the kids that go to primary, age 3 to 11, have singing time for about 25 minutes and then class for 25 minutes. And of course,
listen to that. Even the way this is programmed, they go in and they sing for about 20 minutes. Okay, guys, we got to find some hymns to sing for about 20 minutes. Wonder if they have any other hymns written by Lutherans or Protestants. Lord have mercy.
First, we have a nursery for kids 18 months to 3 years old in a typical LDS church building. Look
at that. This room is labeled like it's an American university built in the 1960s. This is sad.
Culture hall, which I have no clue why it's called that.
A culture hall. By the way, I've been to a Mormon stake. I've seen this. I've been in the gym myself. Years and years ago, I've seen this. This is not wrong. This is exactly what a Mormon stake looks like.
It's basically just a gym, a chapel, many classrooms, multiple bathrooms, a kitchen, a materials center, which is like a library, and leaders' offices. This was a very quick rundown. If you have any questions, ask me.
Oh, I've got lots of questions. Don't settle for some novel, new, made-up, quasi-Masonic, quasi-Christian, polygamous, polytheist religion that is the LDS faith. Why does it continue to grow here in America? Probably for the same reason why self-help books, coaching regimes continue to flourish in this country. People like to sit down and be taught things, right? We love the classrooms in America, right? Look at all the universities we have. This fits right into that. If you're interested in Christianity, preserving the faith once and all delivered to the saints, as we read in Jude, it is found in the Orthodox Church. Come and see true Christianity, not some cult based on fables and borrowing from all the other religions around them. Some hodgepodge that is made up to try to feed you a line. Galatians warns us against counterfeit Christs. You're seeing one in the LDS faith. It is not the Christ of the Holy Scriptures. It is not the historic Christ. It is not the Christ that has been preserved and defended and honored in the body of Christ through the fathers of the church for 2,000 years. Escape the madness. Find an Orthodox church near you today.